G'day everyone, Manny from Express Text or MTRIT. Hope everyone's having a great day. Another day, another, tech tip which I wanted to talk to you all about. So most of the companies we know are migrating to the cloud, which I think in my previous video I did mention to reduce the carbon footprint, move your emails and everything to the cloud. So the most obvious question is, or the most obvious thought process is that if your data is in the cloud, is that going to get hacked, or is that ransomware proof? So is that ransomware proof? So you're not going to get, hit with ransomware and things like that. To answer that question simply is no, it's not ransomware proof, and you need protection. Why do we say that? Well, first thing to understand is that the cloud is something which you are leasing someone else's platform. So for example, your emails, let's say if they're with Office 365 or G Suite, which the biggest email providers these days. So you're using their platform, but they have got their own servers, they've got their own protection over there. But if you've got your own individual servers that are in the cloud, you need to keep them safe as well. And the biggest challenge for businesses these days is that if you are using servers in the cloud, then you do have to take those extra steps to keep that data safe. Because as per ACSC, there has been a 60% increase since last year in terms of attacks on the cloud servers and ransomware or data breaches in general. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to give you 3 ideas which you can take today and keep your data safe, which is hosted in the cloud. So the first one is what we call as a principle of least privilege. What does that mean? So that means that if you have got let's say a receptionist, or if you've got an admin person, then that particular chair or that particular position does not need access to the whole company data. You need to reduce the privilege so that way that position or that staff member can only access the data that is relevant to that particular staff member. Similarly, a CFO or maybe a director or a general manager might need access to all of the information. That way, you have to give them what we call as the principle of least privilege. You have to change the security measures, make sure that they don't have access to the data which they do not need. The second one is that you need to make policies, or you need to get your IT person to make policies to make sure that if there's any misconfiguration in your cloud setup, then that can easily alert either your IT team, or that can alert your IT person, so that way they can easily look into it and make sure the policies are there's no misconfiguration and they are configured properly to avoid any breaches. And last but not the least, you need to implement some sort of cloud security tools. There are heaps of tools out there. Speak to your IT provider about it. If you don't have one, give us a call. You can call me on my mobile directly, which is 0422 669 175, or call us on the office, which is 1300 991 030. I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you. But if you have got an existing IT provider, if you're quite happy with your IT provider, then obviously there's no reason to change. But do have a chat with the person, and make sure that your MSP or managed services provider has set up relevant tools in your cloud infrastructure, which is notifying themselves, or whoever's your point of contact, if there any sort of data breach, if there's any misconfiguration and things like that. I hope you've found this video useful. If you do like these videos, subscribe to my channel below, or if you've got any IT related questions, then leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer your question in the next video. Bye for now and take care.